couple of out of touch things that I've seen. Gavin Newsom, his podcast, out of touch to me, not taking the temperature of where we are and what we actually need in a leader. I see him out there. He's doing way too much. And then there was a story that ran yesterday, day before yesterday. I was going to talk about it yesterday. Jamie Harrison, the former DNC chair, has a new podcast that nobody was asking for. And the headline reads, "The search for a liberal Joe Rogan has led Democrats to an unlikely candidate, Jamie Harrison."
What?
Yeah, I said, first of who they talk? I'm so confused right now so y'all got in the room and this is what y'all came up with?
We're ready. We're prepared. Do not give in to fear. We are fearless. This is not the time to be afraid. This is a time to stand up and fight back and to resist any temptation for them to divide us. We're in this together. The rule of law is on our side. We will not give in, not give up. We will not capitulate. We will not bow. We will not bend. We will survive.
No disrespect. He's a nice man. He's affable enough. He talks good. You know, he seems like a good person, good family guy. He loves his family. I think he loves South Carolina. I think he loves this country. Answer to Joe Rogan?
Yeah, no.
Sir, ma'ams, who's behind? Who are y'all?
So I actually saw a clip of this and didn't realize that that's what it was. And so let me just also add this. The clip that I saw was about, I think that maybe people think that the Democrats are too, buttoned up and too soft and I'm like, no, that's not exactly what people think.
Wait, pause. If they think they are too buttoned up and too what, soft?
They're too buttoned up.
This your answer?
And
button up is
and literally
you ain't got cream cheese?
Correct. The conversation was so buttoned up and soft, and I was like, oh, this is interesting. Because here's the thing. What I think, and I am very disappointed I even am going to structure this sentence, but I do want to say what I'm going to say. I think that what the Republican Party has largely done well is take advantage of the minimum viable product. They can get a simple message and they're going to repeat it and repeat it and repeat. We can't get that for jack. And what we are underestimating is the power of the simplicity. And so what I think is happening with the Democratic Party, it ain't just that y'all buttoned up and y'all sitting across the table trying to be nice, neat politics while ain't nobody else doing that. It's also the fact that you're not willing to be committed to do the thing that is necessary to get the minimum viable message. Get that together. And so you're not getting unity. And guess what? The other side is feeding everybody all the tools and stuff that they need to challenge you, and to particularly challenge people who haven't done their research. That's what's wrong.
Can I share just one other little secret? A lot of Democrats agree with the Republicans.
Period.
A lot of Democrats.
Not little d, not the people who are going to the polls voting, but the folk that are in Washington as the so-called leaders.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am.
Yes, I agree with that.
And every now and then, the senator from Pennsylvania will come out and say something. But the bottom line is, a lot of these policies are policies that Democratic office holders support, but don't have the courage to lead on.
Absolutely. Especially people who own property, especially people who are going to benefit from because we haven't done a good job of having the conversation about, just because it doesn't benefit you doesn't mean it directly doesn't mean it doesn't benefit you, because you think that because it's going to cost you more in taxes that it doesn't serve you, but your tax dollars pay for things like your roads being paid, like making sure that your community functions well, like making sure that complaints you have about the fact that when you call the police, nobody shows up on time. Yeah, your investment in terms of your dollars helps to contribute to that. And because we're not, as Democrats, right? And I have my own opinion about even assigning these labels, but I do think that the conversation as Democrats is not being had about what the dollars are actually for, and simultaneously holding people accountable for the mediocrity that exists also in the party. Both of those, until you are willing, because to go back to Nick Fuentes for a minute, what I can appreciate is that man is going to stand long and strong as a Republican, and he is going down the line, drag. Absolutely not. This is stupid. What are we doing? And we will jump on somebody for doing that. If you are not willing to stand in the accountability of your office and your position, get out the way. Get out the way. And if you're not willing to communicate what's necessary so people have the knowledge that they need to show up at the polls informed, able to resist, able to effectively hold conversation, you should get out the way in that case as well. But it's exactly what you just said. They are benefiting and they rather take the benefit and appear to be frustrated by it.
That's the game.
So they'll do performative things.
Period.
You know, we're going to do filibusters and whole court, but we're not actually, we're not actually moving the needle.
Tiniest violin ever.
Oh, my goodness. That's right. It goes back to Dr. Sories and Amber, what one of the callers said about your book, that, you can have these tools, but if you're not willing to hold surround yourself with people who are going to hold you accountable, then what's the point? Like you're going to keep failing and falling. And in this case, we don't do a good enough job holding these people accountable. We make them into celebrities because they rhyme good or they have some good clapbacks. And, we like that baby girl. We like that. And I'm not saying baby girl's not out there doing work. I'm saying that
baby girl.
Yeah, but we put more emphasis on that than we do the actual, what's the tangible thing that I'm getting from this person sitting in that seat representing me.
Correct. And here's the thing. While I think it's unfortunate that is the case, we love a clapback. I also feel like what the Democrats are not doing well, with the exception of probably a Jasmine Crockett, is taking advantage of the fact that does get the needle moving. It does get the conversation started. So okay, well, if that's what it is, guess what? Over there on the other side, they putting all the little sprinkles and little short phrases and all the little commentary and all the little snarky because they know the people are going to use it. If that's where we are, why don't you have a team of people who are intentionally making sure they're creating the snarky to bring it along? Because I'm going to tell you, we have an entire generation of folks that's not going to listen to you until the snark shows up. And so if you want those people to be participating, where is the labor to put them in the queue? I understand if you don't like it. I understand it's not your cute little buttoned up neat politics, but that's not getting us anywhere. And y'all getting older. So when y'all gone, then what?
They've gotten older. Yeah, they've gotten older.
I didn't expect to be this passionate today.
I love the passion. I love it because you're right on point. I love it.
I'm here for it. I'm here for it.
We're ready. We're prepared. Do not give in to fear. We are fearless. This is not the time to be afraid. This is a time to stand up and fight back and to resist any temptation for them to divide us. We're in this together. The rule of law is on our side. We will not give in, not give up. We will not capitulate. We will not bow. We will not bend. We